Hey everyone, I'm Clue, and welcome back to some more data pack progress. Now, this is probably going to be a fun one, right? Because I have done a lot of work on a lot of custom items here, right? Don't worry about this chest, actually. This is a chest of junk that I don't know what to do with. I mean, the bones aren't so bad. I'm just going to make them into boss items, like ways to spawn different bosses. But pig hide. I don't know what I was thinking, right? You can't cook it because it's just rabbit hide. So yeah, I don't know what to do with that one. Never mind. This chest right here, this is the goodies chest, right? With the funnest stuff I could think up for now. Then we have our food chest. So these are all the custom foods I've made. Now acquirable through fishing, which is good, right? The big cod, the big tropical fish, salmon, squid tentacles, glow squid tentacles. Not the ghast, because that's nether. Although I could do like lava fishing, I suppose. Yeah, that might be a thing. Then we have brushes. I'm not going to go over these again, right? All they do is they change up the loot table of suspicious and sand and gravel, right? So if you use... Well, I'll show you the crafting, right? So you take a brush, take some spider silk, now dropped by spiders, and one of these tufts, so in this case it's a polar bear, onto a fletching table. They'll craft together, I hope. Sorry, it is 3 tufts, I don't always forget. That's why they're in 3. Cool. And we get ourselves a brush, but it's now slightly different, right? It's got polar bear fur bristles. So when you do suspicious sand with that brush, you'll get a new loot table in conjunction with the suspicious sand loot table, right? So essentially it speeds up archaeology, which I think is really sorely needed because archaeology is so boring, right? I mean, trying to get all the sherds and it's just nightmare. Don't do it. Okay, on to the fun stuff. So here we have a bunch of throwables. So we have snowballs, we have eggs, we have ender pearls, special ender pearls, and then this creeper fuse, which actually, you know what's growing on me? I was a bit worried that it looked sort of jank, but I think it's growing on me, right? So kind of like their spine with charged particles. Anyway, we use it. Yeah, explodes. Although that was probably a bad showing because now I have to go all the way back over there. It is tied to luck. So if we grab it out again, ooh, where are you? There. And we go ahead to give us luck. No? Oops, because I've got effect. Effect, give us luck. Perfect. Infinite 99, true. So now we have max luck, right? So we'll go somewhere where we can use it freely. Just here's fine. So if we use it now, doesn't go away. If we had less luck, it would lose durability instead. So it is basically just explosions instead of the normal flint and steel, which is quite nice, right? Because it is a creeper fuse. Okay, then these items. So we have snowballs, snow golem cores, golden eggs, charged pearl, and miniature pearls. Okay, I gotta say, these are some of the best things I've come up with so far. They're so simplistic, yet so fun. Right, so spawn in some husks. We'll throw a snow golem core at them. Ta-da! Right, so now it's not just a snowball, it is also a bunch of powdered snow. Why is it hitting us, though? Because we're moving into it as we were moving. Yeah, so I gotta slightly tweak the range, but it's fine. Right, so anything you hit with the snowball, sometimes, apparently, right, covers them in powdered snow. Now, golden eggs. I don't know if this is going to be the right audience, right? But see if you can figure out what game this is referenced to. So golden egg, we throw it, we gain regeneration, so it goes away. Right, nothing. We throw an egg, we gain regeneration. But if we hit a husk with it, right? Oh, done. Done. You, done. Done. Can we get this guy? Oh, not quite. There we go. So it does a insane amount of damage against undead. Right? Golden egg, undead. Yeah. Okay, now the good ones, the pearls. So we have charged pearls and we have miniature pearls. I need a bunch of items on the ground here. Right? There's a bunch of items there. Charged pearls. It's going to happen real quick, so hope you're paying attention. We throw it. Look at that. Takes the items with us, right? So any entity that passes with, right, it's going to take that with them. So we got the run flesh there, I'm pretty sure. Right, and if we throw it through a husk, husk now disappears and we apparently go into a block. Was interesting. Must have hit the wall. But yeah, the big thing is it teleports any entities it would hit with away, meaning that you can now throw through entities, not worry about hitting an entity and teleporting to that entity. Right, so they go to us and we go away. So you can swap spots with players, with entities, right? You can have some fun with it. But now the miniature pearls, these are the real creative ones. So we need to find a little cave. Here's perfect. What's this? Right, I'm going to throw it into this little corner. Ah, look at that. It passes through blocks, right? Because it's miniature. So it's so small, it can actually travel through blocks. So if we hit this little corner, well, it's going to go straight to the surface. We can even throw it straight up, right? Take a little while, but then it'll hit the top. Still works like a normal ender pearl. If you use it in a cave or anything like that, you're going to go all the way to the surface, right? Or if you use a diagonal, you can throw through things. So for instance, if we throw through here, it should be, there's going to be a sweet spot to it because this is only one block. This corner maybe? Come on, I was trying to show this off. Nope. Does not like this little surface. Interesting. But down here should be fine, right? Yeah, there we go. Ta-da! Now, there is something further you can do with this. So you can take out a lodestone, and for this pack, this is called a grinding station. Right, so we can set up a grinding station using a lodestone and a grindstone. Then, onto this, we can throw our ender pearl and our creeper fuse. Yeah, so why'd that happen? Well, again, I don't have enough luck. So if we give ourselves some more luck, in fact, I need to get out of this biome because it's actually clearing our luck, and that's why it did explode. So we go back over here. Right, we'll grab out another creeper fuse. Oh, not my only copy though. And we will remove our tag, because this is getting annoying. So if we remove Purify, perfect. We then go Effects, Give at all, Luck, Infinite, 99, same as before. I'm still worried this might explode, so we'll do it right here. Right, so we can take our Creeper Fuse, and then an Ender Pearl. Oh, if we could hit it, we could still hit it. I'm not having any luck. There we go. I guess it's the alignment. I'll have to tweak that too. But yeah, essentially, using the Creeper Fuse, we can now grind up our Ender Pearls. But, obviously, if we're not lucky enough, it will explode. So we can turn normal Ender Pearls into the miniature ones, right? So we can throw through walls and cliffs, right? So if we aim up again over here, we'll head to the surface. But then we can take our charged pearls, right? The ones that essentially absorb everything on their pathway. And we can do the same thing. One of them, and Creeper Fuse, and now we get miniature charged pearls, right? So they do the miniature effect and the charged effect. So if there's any items or entities nearby, they will take it with them. But then we're also, you're a good example if I can hit, right? I don't think you came with us. No. Right, they still go through blocks as long as you're far away enough. Oh, there we go, to the surface. And if there was any entities, items or anything nearby, anything it passes by, it'll collect, right? So it grabbed a whole bunch of them with us, right? None left. So that's the ender pearls and the throwables done. I'm pretty sure I can just do this. Yeah, okay. What next? They're all just summoning items, so they look fancy, but they don't do anything yet. All right, we are on, we can show this off actually. Shard of Power and a bighorn dropped by goats. So this is a whole nother story, a journey, if you will, to actually craft. But, right, if we are good enough, we can do that, and then we strike it with lightning. So normally you'd have to use a channeling trident in a storm, but I have commands. Oh, I think that did not hit it. Try again. Hopefully that's the block I'm... right, no. That's fine. Yes, there we go. Right, they fuse together into a divine vessel, ready to absorb the power of boss treasures. Still to be done, right? Still work in progress. I mean, all the effects work, I just haven't done any of the sprites or items. But yeah, so that's that. Okay, on to the fun stuff. So we have the Pufferfish Barb, Guardian Barb, and Elder Guardian Barb. Wonder if you can sort of figure out where they drop from, right? Then we have Rib Bones, Canine Teeth, Rainbow Feathers, Strider String, Turtle Shell, right? And then Cave Spider Eggs and Bat Wings. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. But what we can do is we can go to a fletching table, and we can chuck down all three barbs. 1, 2, 3. They'll craft together into a barbed pole. Right, no use, just looks like a giant skewer. And now this is where we can craft some fun stuff. So first off, we use a barbed pole and a rainbow feather, string, and a turtle shell. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta-da! We now get a barbed fishing pole, which gives plus 50 luck, right? Looks neat, but it has another useful effect if we grab out some Vindicators, because it was made with some pretty poisonous fish, right? So, yeah, anything you catch with it will get poisoned. It's pretty nice, right? So it has some PvE utility and some mob hunting utility, but then it also fishes And using this, you can actually access all those other new fishies. So not there, the big fish, so cod, tropical fish, and salmon, as well as the squid tentacles and the tadpoles and the frog legs. Silverfish aren't aquatic, so don't worry about them, but you can now catch them and some other treasures by fishing with this special rod. Plus, it gives luck, which is always nice, especially in this pack. Now, the other things we can craft. So, we can take a rib bone, dropped by a skeleton, and a canine tooth, dropped by, well, you can probably guess there's only one canine, right? And we can craft them on a fletching table as well. There we go, into a barbed saber. When in main hand, 2 attack speed, 4 damage, and 30 luck. Right, so it's pretty quick. Cool. And then in the offhand, it's 10% speed, 10% attack speed, and 10 luck. So you can also equip it, with another weapon to take advantage of it. But if we go back to our Vindicated friend, yeah, poison's on hit, which is nice, right? Because it is barbed. But it's not all. In the offhand, right? We equip it over. Yeah, it looks different, right? So you can actually pair it nicely with a proper weapon. So you've got like a parrying saber, right? But if we shift, poof. Oh, has some cooldown. Poof. Look at that. We backstep. Poof. Poof. So you use it to dodge, which is, kind of nice. So again, you can either use it for its damaging effects in the main hand, or you can have it in the offhand for the luck as well, which is, again, useful for a lot of the weapons in this pack, right? And then you can have a backstep on shift, which is what I'm doing, actually, because I didn't explain that. What I'm doing is tapping shift, and I backstep. Yeah. But the big thing that comes from these is I have been able to rethink the way I handle abilities, meaning that, A, I do need to rework my whole infinity system, right? The normal affinity weapons, which are all over this way. If we get over there quickly. Yes, right. So I need to redo these a little bit, only a little bit, right? But I think it's a lot more useful because then I can also give the hooks on the claws some effects as well, since I figured out how to do that with the barbed fishing pole. Then the last thing we can craft, right, using cave spider eggs, bat wings, and our barbed pole. This one requires a grinder rather than a fletching table. So essentially you're grinding them all together. Is it the angle? Has to be the angle then. Or is it still a fletching table? I'm pretty sure it's a grinder. Just to double check. Yeah, it's a grinder. Yeah, this is not detecting as it once did, which is interesting because we were grinding up the plant stuff nice and easy. Hopefully this does the trick. So 1, 2, 3. No? 1, 2, 3. Just gonna have to go in. Take a few seconds. Grind. All right, let me check this out. Right, let's see if this does the trick. I'm gonna give it a few seconds because basically what I'm doing is I'm detecting each item and then sticking them in a data slot, if that makes sense, using the storage command. So essentially it's just going to test combination after combination till it finds one that works. And I don't think it is. Right, but if I grind that up, look, it works beautifully. So that means the recipe has to be wrong, surely, right? Something has to not make sense in terms of the items. Let me delete the spider eggs and the bat wing from the recipe and see if it does it instantly. So it should craft if I just threw that, but it's not. Eureka, that's good. So it means that I've messed something else up. Let's do function, Runechant, then it goes mob, items, type, crafting, grinder, done. Barb pole throwable, so that's there, so that's fine. Right, so that should work. And then we have recipes, should be the other one. As long as that's there, they're both there. So it should be working, curiously. And we know that the other recipes are working, so I can grind up grass nice and quickly. Right, it's just these, curiously. I swear, I'm such a fool sometimes. So, here it is, right? Run function, fletching table, which is wrong, because it should be grinder. The reason for that was because initially I had you craft them on the fletching table, but I thought it made more sense to grind everything together. Yeah, okay, so super simple fix, and it's taken me like half an hour when it really shouldn't have. If we reload the world, right, we should be able to craft it. No difficulty now, right? Even tested a bunch of different stuff because thought the whole station was broken. Done. So off that, we get poison barbed knives. Ah, such a headache. So, look at that, right? little knife, put it offhand. Same thing as the saber. It's dual purpose, so when the offhand, attack speed and luck versus main hand attack speed, minor attack damage, and a little bit of luck. So you can use it to swipe at people, right? But obviously, it's knives, so you can throw them. We grab out our Vindicator friend, right? Our guinea pig. The reason I'm using Vindicator instead of my trusty husks is because, well, they can be poisoned. Ta-da! You now throw them and poison them all. Oh, you hit them. Yeah, pretty nice. I think it also does poison, I can't remember, on hit. I think I gave it both, just to make sure. Yeah, so if you hit them, poison, otherwise you can throw it and still poison them too. It's good. Oh, you're not poisoned. Thank you. So some projectiles that are actually useful, unlike snowballs and... what's the other one? Eggs, right? So you have golden eggs for zombies, and then you have these barbed knives against living things, right? So you get 16 per one, which is still a pretty hefty crafting cost, right? Because you have to have one of everything, and then you have to also have the spider eggs and the bat wings, so you have to farm spiders, bats, pufferfish guardians, and elder guardians. Yeah, I might need to tweak that. Although I might end up doing bosses have a higher drop rates, right? Because I think they drop 1. And at the rate of with a skeleton stew, with a skeleton skulls. So yeah, I need to tweak the drop rates because that's insane. Although I might make fishing a way to get more of them, maybe, or villager traders, something like that. Anyway, I think we're gonna leave it there because that's all the items I want to go through, right? Because the 3 big ones were the fishing pole, the saber, and the throwables, as well as the other throwables, right? Mainly the ender pearls. So that's this chest done. We've already seen them plenty of times. These are all boss items so far. This is... I don't know yet. And then we still have the leather gear. I have not done the effects, and they're going to work as a tier system, though, instead of the normal way I do equipment. So as long as you have one piece of the trimmed leather armor, right, you'll get an effect. If you have all 4, you'll gain a stronger effect. That way you can mix and match. I think it's a better idea. But yeah, so a few new weapons. Throwables, saber, sorry, this is fishing rod, and then a saber, right? The offhand being able to, yeah, dash back. Hope you enjoyed. See ya.